So we're doing another fight breakdown today. Yaroslav Amosov's breakdown of some of his combat Sambo fights. And I found one from 2014 in the World Combat Sambo Federation's European Championships. Let's get right into it. Oh! And foot sweep! Yaroslav is in red, fighting for Ukraine versus a fighter from Tajikistan. Alright, they touch gloves. Let's get right into it. Overhand right to like a single leg. Kind of like a split shot right there. But straight into the grappling, which I love. Both tried for knees. Nice little Sasai attempt right there. I wish he would have followed that up with another attack. Blue didn't step in far enough to get that Osoto attempt, so it wasn't really much right there. Both continue to go for knees. Ooh, nice knee right there. Good uppercut hook from his opponent, though. Drop Seo attempt stopped pretty easily. With a knee. Ooh, a little front kick as he comes up, sliding sideways. And foot sweep. Beautiful. Let's go back over that one really quick. One thing, he's whipping his opponent around. I like that front kick from the clinch. Sliding sideways. Boom. Foot sweep right as he moves. One thing I find interesting is that it was 2 points rather than 4 or even possibly total victory on that one. That's a rule set thing. Theos, it would have been at least 4 because he landed on his back. Possibly total victory. He might not have had pressure down on his opponent. But 10-second pin as well. Good grounded pound. Getting his hooks in. That's not hard ground and pound, but it does make you want to react. I don't like right there he's sitting so high. His opponent could possibly go for a leg lock attempt. But one thing I like that he's doing is he's pushing down on his opponent's collar. Sometimes when he goes for that ground and pound. They're letting this go a lot longer than Theos would. You see how he's pushing down on that collar going for the ground and pound? It's kind of keeping one arm trapped as well. He actually does that combo twice, and we'll go back over it. Cross, jab, head kick on that same side. I really like that combo. So one reason why I really like this, like, cross, jab, I can't really tell if it's a jab or a hook, but cross, lead hook, or jab into a head kick, is a lot of times people try to parry or block that first punch on that side, and it makes it easier if you just slip in the head kick on that same side. He actually switches southpaw. His opponent kind of jams his kick. Little flurry there. Oh! Ooh! Let's go back over that exchange right there where he gets the knockout. Alright, so it's right up to this. He switched to southpaw now. Throws a body kick, which his opponent kind of jams with a punch, which is very nice. He ducks under some of the punches to get a waist grip. As opponent pulls away the head kick. I want to watch that in slow motion. Okay, so we got it paused. You see he had the sleeve grip right here, and his opponent's pulling away. One advantage to this is you know where their hand is at, right? Because you have the grip on the sleeve, you know their hand can't be blocking right here. And they're moving into the range for that head kick, right? So you feel them pulling away and you have the sleeve on that side, so they can't be blocking it. And it's most likely they're not going to be able to get their hand up. You see his hand is down here and his leg is already almost at the same place as his hand. There's almost no way he'll be able to get his hand up by the time that leg gets up there. So let's just watch this in slow motion. Let's go 0.25 speed. Oh, foot right to the bottom of the chin. You can see how it turned his head. He's chasing down to get some ground and pound, but that fight's already over. That was a total victory if I've ever seen one right there. Beautiful fight from Yaroslav, Amosov. Yep, ref separates them. I think that Tajikistani tries to get up. Yeah, you can see he's still wobbly. So Yaroslav gets the knockout, ends that, and wins the European Championships, if I am correct. I believe that was actually for the same promotion that Khabib won his Combat Sambo World Championships for. I don't see them as being very prevalent anymore. I haven't heard much about them, but I find the no shin guards, no headgear very interesting. It's more like how there's pro combat sambo now. So I think it's really cool. I think it was a great fight. Showed some really cool stuff. I really liked his blitzing cross, and it was kind of hard to see on the video if it was a hook, but it looked like it was a blitzing cross into a jab, head kick on that same side, right? It wasn't even a switch kick. It was just cross, jab, boom, throw the head kick up right afterwards. I really love throwing up the head kick after a cross or a jab on that side because a lot of people will parry, right? When they parry, it kind of opens up that head kick on that side. So really good stuff there. There was also a moment when he had him on the ground. Let's see if we can go back to it. No, a little later on. It was in mount. All right, right over here. This is what he was doing. You can see right there, Yaroslav is trying to pin this hand and staple it so that at that point, yep, he gets his arm out, but right there, Yaroslav is trying to pin his arm with a staple, right? When you have that staple, one leg is controlling an arm, so then it's two arms versus one arm. It's really good spot to ground and pound, right? Because you can control one arm with one of your other arms, and you have one arm free to just pound away, right? Really love that little staple position. I saw Khabib pretty much won the World Combat Sambo Championships with it. That same sort of staple, right? So it's always a good policy if you can get one arm trapped with your legs and trap the other arm with your hands, then you can get a TKO pretty much any time from that. It was very hard for them to escape. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a like and subscribe. And if there are any other videos you'd like for me to react to, comment down below. Or if you have any criticisms or critiques, leave those down below as well. Hopefully you all have a good day, and hands up, ready, 1, 2.